Hi guys, my name is Michael. Welcome back. So it's been a while since I did a video on this channel, and that is because I've been working on content for the new channel, and I still want you guys to go and follow and subscribe to that channel because I'm putting out a lot of information that I strongly believe will be helpful as we move forward into the year. But I've come here today to do an update to a video that I did 3 months ago. I did a video regarding XRP around 3 months ago. And in that video, I gave a word and I said XRP has been released and XRP will now be heading to its final destination, right? And I talked about in that video that, this whole SEC case, this whole case between SEC and Ripple was a hold that was placed on XRP. It was a hold that was placed on XRP. And I said that, what we're going to see in the physical is that SEC thing is going to be removed, right? Because in the spirit, right, XRP has been released. So the manifestation of that is that the SEC thing will go away, right? And what we heard today was that the SEC and Ripple there's been a settlement in the case between the SEC and Ripple. The judge has given like a final decision and all that. But today I want to give you an update, of what to expect as we move forward because, this is the beginning of of good things for XRP, but it is not everything, right? So the SEC case is just one aspect of this whole puzzle, but it's not the whole thing. Now, I want to make you understand that when I came into the crypto space, like every other person, you come in and then, you read a ton of information. Depending on who you follow, you build assumptions regarding situations. So when you come into the XRP space and everything, the assumption was always that, the SEC is a bad guy. They're against everything good, everything innovation in crypto. But when you dig further and as you look with your spiritual eyes, you begin to understand that the SEC is actually doing God's work here. And, it's so important that the SEC was brought into the Ripple case. And I strongly believe that it was the Lord that brought them into this case because a lot has gone on behind the scenes and a lot of people are not paying attention to it. So one of the things, again, that we need to understand is that there is a strong man on XRP, right? There is a strong man. It's not just the XRP that has made, it's not just the SEC rather that has made XRP not go anywhere, but actually there is a strong man on XRP, and that strong man is the company called Ripple. This company is very, very interesting, especially a guy called Chris Lawson. And if you dig further, and look into the whole situation with an understanding eye, then you will understand that, for XRP to become what it needs to become, then there needs to be a decoupling between Ripple and XRP. And that is what is going to happen, in the coming days. So at some point, we are going to see this decoupling of Ripple and XRP. And that needs to happen for XRP to get to its potential. That needs to happen. And so we're going to see that happen as we move forward. I also gave a word regarding Shiba one time, and I said, I think the name of that video is called Shiba, a Ripple Effect. And I talked about the fact that I saw in a vision that something was happening to Shiba Inu, but it was as a result of something that was done somewhere. It wasn't from Shiba Inu, but some people did something somewhere, and that thing had a positive effect on Shiba Inu. And so we have to I'm not going to correlate those two things together, but they are somehow linked together, right? They're somehow linked together, but I'm not going to build the link for you in this video. But we need to understand that in the coming days, we are going to see the decoupling of Ripple from XRP. What a lot of people do not understand is the level of manipulation that Ripple has been doing with XRP, the level of control that they want to have with XRP even in the future, and that will not be good for XRP. So we have to see that decoupling, right? Because they want to control the liquidity, right? They want to control the entire liquidity of XRP. They want to control every single thing. Do you get? And that has been what they've been doing even before the SEC came in. So I strongly believe that the SEC case against Ripple was the best thing that could have happened to XRP. And I know now that it was a divine orchestration That was a divine orchestration. But like I said in that in the previous video, I said that the hold on XRP has been removed. So the SEC, the resolution of the SEC case between Ripple is the first step and is a sign of good things for XRP. But in the coming days, we're going to see that decoupling of Ripple from XRP, that hidden hand, because Ripple has always they've had this hidden hand over XRP, and they have been doing a lot of things that a lot of people do not understand, and they do have more control than they tell the public of XRP. But in the coming days, we're going to see that decoupling of Ripple from XRP, and this is going to be a good thing for XRP and even the XRP community. So I just thought I'd bring you guys this update, to that video, and if you like videos like this, click on the like button, subscribe to this channel and the new channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.